Okay, fine. Can you see my screen, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So today we are going to start with HTML. So what HTML is and how HTML are written and all those things. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So that means a markup language specifies the layout and style of a document. So any web document that you build that has been specified, or the markup of that has been specified by HTML. So a markup language consists of a set of markup tags. Can you please mute your mic, all of you? Okay. So a markup language consists of a set of markup tags. There will be different tags for the markup language, and HTML uses markup tags to describe web pages. So to describe the web pages, HTML uses the markup tag. And so the markup tags means that means HTML tags are keywords. These are the keywords that are surrounded by angle brackets. So these are the angle brackets that surround the keywords, and that is called the HTML tag. Most HTML tags normally come in pairs like B and B. That means there will be opening and there will be closing. It's almost same except this one slash, which is in the closing tag. हैन, closing tag मा एउटा slash हुन्छ हाम्रो यहाँनेर. So but most of the HTML, almost all of the HTML comes with opening and closing tag, but there are some tags that do not have closing tag. So we'll get those examples as well later on, that those are img, input, and some other tags as well. So HTML documents contain HTML tags and plain text. So HTML document not only contains the HTML tags, it also contains some plain text, some of the text inside it. And HTML documents are also called web pages. A web browser reads HTML documents and displays them as web pages. So the browser does not display the HTML tag. It does not display the HTML tag that you have written. It will parse that, or it will interpret that code, and it will show in some structure in your web browser. So let's start with our first HTML structure. So to start with the first HTML structure, what should be there is there should be HTML open and there should be HTML closed that has wrapped all of the things that we write inside our HTML document. So let's start by creating a first HTML page in our computer. So let me share my complete screen at first. So then, okay. Now I have shared my complete screen. Now what you can do is you open your notepad, only notepad for now. So in later on we'll write HTML by using some other text editors like Sublime Text or VS Code or PHP Storm, what you prefer. But it would be better if you download Sublime Text 3. This is okay for you, and download this, or you can even go with VS Code. Download this for to write the code. यो कोड लेख्नको लागि डाउनलोड गर्ने IDE हरू हो. IDE भनेको इन्टिग्रेटेड डेभलपमेन्ट इन्भाइरोन्मेन्ट भन्छ, जहाँ चाहिँ हामी कोडहरू लेख्छौँ, जहाँ चाहिँ हामी कम्पाइलहरू गर्छौँ. सो IDE हो, or you can simply say it as text editor, and you can even do this HTML in Notepad or in Notepad++ मा पनि गर्न सकिन्छ है. तर यो चाहिँ किन भन्दाखेरि अलिकति फिचरहरू चाहिँ बढी हुन्छ यो सब्लाइम टेक्स्ट VS कोडहरुमा चाहिँ. यसले चाहिँ अटो एरेन्जमेन्टदेखि लिएर HTML लाई हाइलाइटिङहरुको कुराहरू पनि गरिराखेको हुन्छ. सो दैट यु क्यान डाउनलोड वान अफ देम है, कुनै एउटा. तर फर द फर्स्ट टाइम वी आर राइटिङ HTML इन आवर नोटप्याड. अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ तिमीहरुसँग छैन पनि होला हैन, नेक्स्ट क्लासमा आउँदा डाउनलोड गरेर आउने. तर फर्स्ट टाइम चाहिँ वी स्टार्ट विथ सिम्पल HTML स्ट्रक्चर. सो for every HTML, yeah, right, for every HTML document, the first line should be this. See, हरेक HTML को first line यो हुनुपर्छ यहाँ र. This is can you see this, or shall I increase the font? देखिन्छ देखिरहेछ है
थोरै इन्क्रिज गर्नु
first line of the HTML should always be like this, and this is what we call doc type declaration. Doc type declaration. So this doc type declaration means this specifies the version of HTML you are using on this web page. You HTML को version specify गर्छ, and यहाँ हेर के छ angle bracket exclamation doc type space HTML and angle bracket close, and this specifies the HTML5. यो HTML5 को doc type declaration यस्तो हुन्छ, HTML4 को फरक हुन्थ्यो है, तर we go with HTML5 now. हामी HTML5 सिक्छौं. So this is the doc type declaration for HTML5. This is the first line you need to write for every HTML document. Then you start with HTML tag. You start with HTML and close that tag. When you एउटा कुरा के विचार गर्ने भने, when you open some HTML tag, just close that tag right away. जतिखेर ओपन गर्छ त्यतिखेर क्लोज गर्ने, like this, and then write something inside this. अब यो भित्र गएर चाहिँ तिमीले के लेख्न सक्छौ, write something inside this. यहाँ भित्र लेख्ने. Why? Because you might miss to close these tags हैन, पछि बिर्सिन सक्छ. सो त्यो क्लोज गर्न बिर्स्यो भनेदेखि देयर will be unintended result हैन, तिमीले नखोजेको अथवा एरर्सहरु आउन सक्छ. So that when you open some tag, just close that tag right after you open that. So then this is the HTML tag है. अब हामी HTML, every HTML document will divided into two parts. One is head and another is body. So think of it like your physical body हैन, हाम्रो मान्छेको चाहिँ physical body जस्तै हो यो, अथवा like this हैन. पहिला माथिको पार्ट चाहिँ हेडमा डिवाइड हुन्छ, and then we divide another as body. यो हेड क्लोज भएपछि मात्रै बडी आएको छ, हेर त यहाँ. When you close head, then only body opens like this right? And then inside it you can write different things like such as title हैन, टाइटल लेख्न सक्छ. हेर यहाँ टाइटल, this is title of the document or something. now मैले टेक्स्ट लेखेँ. अब हेर ट्यागको बिचमा मैले टेक्स्ट लेखेँ, then I have closed title हैन. यही लाइनमा गरे पनि हुन्छ, or you can do like this हैन, अर्को लाइनमा गरे पनि it's same thing है. This is same thing. And inside the body tag you may write some different kind of HTML tags such as heading, paragraph, forms or anything. So this is heading 1 for now. So we have made one HTML file, one skeleton of HTML5, the wrap up. And एउटा सानो wrapper मात्रै हामीले लेख्यौं एउटा HTML को normally. So अब हामी के गर्छौं, let's save this file. Now you are going to save this file. अब हेर है, सेभ गर्दाखेरि you need to be careful on this. When you save this file, यसलाई कुनै एउटा फोल्डर बनाएर सेभ गर है अब तिमीले. So I'll be making one folder. Let me make one folder first. Section G H I think 2020. So I have made one folder. Then inside that folder I'll make one folder code भन्ने folder बनाए. Then I'm going to save inside this. So म के गर्छु भनेदेखि I'll save it as first.html. The extension should be .html, or you can simply choose यहाँबाट चाहिँ HTML चुज गरे पनि हुन्छ. अब यहाँ छैन अहिले हैन. So save this file as first.html and remove this file type as, make this file type as all files. So the file extension should always be HTML file extension हुनुपर्छ. Then save it. अब तिमीले सेभ गर्यो. Now go to that folder. Let me go to that folder. Open the code and we see this first.html. And when I open this in browser, see what came? तिमीले लेखेको कुरा चाहिँ now it has been interpreted as HTML. टाइटल यहाँ माथि आयो, यहाँ ब्राउजरको माथि हेर त, this is title of the document भनेर टपमा टाइटल यहाँ आयो. Then this is the body, बडीमा लेखेको कुरा यहाँ आयो, h1 मा लेखेको कुरा. You can write anything in the body है अहिले हामीले skeleton sorry हामीले अहिले skeleton मात्रै लेख्यौं यहाँ body मा अब तिमीले जे लेख्न पनि सक्छौ like something paragraph हैन this is a paragraph or something हैन you can write anything. When I save it now and refresh the page, it came over here like this. So anything you write in the code will be interpreted by this browser to be shown in a web page. ठीक छ सबैले गर्यो यतिको गर्यो Have you been able to do this? Save गर्दाखेरि ख्याल गर्ने है सेभ गर्दाखेरि save the file as extension. हजुर Is that clear? ठीक छ है So now let's start with HTML elements now then. HTML element is everything from the start tag to the end tag. So that means this one, this highlighted one is a HTML element, or this highlighted element is one HTML element, or this highlighted is one HTML element. That means anything that comes from the starting tag to the end tag of an HTML is regarded as HTML element हैन यहाँ h1 open भयो यहाँ h1 close भयो. So all of these are HTML elements. One HTML element. This is one HTML element. This is another HTML element, the highlighted one. This is another HTML element. So and so on. So like this. For example, this is one HTML element. So an HTML element consists of start tag, end tag, and element content. So this is start tag, this is end tag, and this is the content. This is the content. So every HTML element will contain three things. One is start tag, another end tag, and the content inside the element. So the element content is everything between the start tag and end tag. Anything you write from start tag to end tag are the content of this HTML element. So if you consider this body as HTML element, then everything inside this body are the content of that HTML element. Body भन्ने element को content चाहिँ के भयो त त्यहाँ भित्र h1 पनि छ paragraph पनि छ. So everything inside body are the contents of that element, body element. So now there will be some attributes and HTML मा अर्को attribute भन्ने term हुन्छ. So we are going one by one है. सुरुमा हामीले we talked about the HTML elements. What is HTML elements भन्ने कुरा हेर्यौं. Now we are talking about HTML attributes. Attributes are quite different thing. So हेरौं attributes provide additional information about HTML elements. So यही HTML elements, so every HTML elements may have different attributes. So यसलाई additional information provide गर्नु पर्यो भने we may use HTML attributes. So attributes are always specified in the start tag. So यो attribute हामी लेख्छौं नि, so that must be written in start tag. Never write attribute in closing tag है. जहिले start tag मा लेख्छौं attribute लाई. And attribute come in name value pair like this. Attribute come like name value pair. For example, you can take example of like this. So if there is some, we learn this about this link anchor tag and a link. If there is something like this, and you can write some attributes inside this. So like href equal to. So every attribute should be written like this. Our attribute href मा चाहिँ if I put like something google.com ल हेर त मैले यहाँ के लेखेँ भन्दाखेरि I have started one anchor tag and this is as a whole is HTML element and this is the HTML attribute यहाँ हेर. The name of the attribute is href and value of the attribute is this one https://google.com. This is the value of the attribute. This is the value of the attribute and this href is the name of the attribute. That means You write attribute in name value pair. Always write attribute in, how you write attribute? Name equal to value, like this. You write attribute like this, name value pair, in name value pair. But always write attribute inside the opening tag. यो ए भनेको opening tag. We haven't written this like this. यहाँ लेखेन हामीले href equal to something भनेर हामीले यहाँ लेखेन. We haven't write here because this is the closing tag. You never write attribute in closing tag. Write attributes in opening tag always. So what happens? अब यसको आउटपुट भनेको त we don't care about output much for now. तर यसको आउटपुट भनेको it will give a link, and when you click on this, it will redirect you to the Google site. So that is the href, होइन? So we are just talking about the attribute. We are just talking about the attribute in HTML. Is that clear? So let's start with now body element. Body element भनेको चाहिँ the first element in the HTML page, हैन? यहाँनेरि हाम्रो first element भन्दा पनि when यो body चाहिँ important भयो क्या हाम्रो. हेड भनेको त नर्मल इन्फर्मेसनहरु स्टोर गर्नको लागि हो. बडीमा लेखेको कुरा चाहिँ everything written inside body will be displayed in the browser. ब्राउजरमा जे कुरा देख्छौ that will be the contents of the body. बडी को कन्टेन्ट हो, हेर न यहाँ जति पनि कुराहरु देखिरहेछ, these are all coming from the body. बडीबाट आइरहेको छ. So you can specify any attributes to the body as well. For example, busy color or text or anything like this. So if I write busy color equal to LIGST, light green. If I write busy color equal to light green, then see the output. It is now light green, the background. You can see the background. So this is coming from this attribute. This attribute, busy color light green. And if you write color equal to something like blue, or let it be red. If you write color equal to red, then it will change the color of this text. That color will be changed. See, if I reload the page, it didn't work. Why? Did I save it? Okay. So the color of body didn't work because this might be deprecated syntax, but you can specify this by style. हैन, हामीले style बाट चाहिँ you can specify. Style भनेको चाहिँ it is CSS, हैन? यो चाहिँ CSS हो. You can specify this by style. Style मा चाहिँ specify गर्न सकिन्छ. Now it will be red color. अहिले चाहिँ हैन, still not style, sorry, equal to. It will be red color, but this is CSS, and CSS itself as an attribute here, हैन? Attribute को रूपमा राखेको. So अहिलेलाई छोड्दिम यसलाई. But whatever we are doing is we are putting just the attribute in HTML tag. HTML tag मा हामी attribute राखिरहेको छौं, है? So you can write any of the attributes, है? So these are the things. Okay, color को लागि you can put text, है? Sorry, यो मैले color राखेँ. You can put text like this. Text might be red as an attribute, है? ल, you can see text color is now red. Text color is now red. This is because you have written text equal to red in body. Sorry, हजुर. Yes. Do you want to ask me anything? के सोध्न खोज्या हो कसैले?
सर,
हजुर.
त्यो डाइरेक्ट ओपेरामा खुल्छ, गुगलमा खुलाउनलाई के गर्ने हो सर?
You can right click and open with Google Chrome. Google Chrome गरे भयो. हैन? You can even change the default application like this. जस्तै यहाँ जाने, you can go to properties, अनि यहाँनेरि open switch मा यहाँनेरि तिम्रो ओपेरा होला. You can change it by clicking change and choose other browser. अर्को ब्राउजर चुज गर्ने यहाँबाट. यो चाहिँ पर्मानेन्ट सल्युसन भयो अनि त्यसपछि ओपन गर्दाखेरि यु विल ओपन दैट इन द स्पेसिफाइड ब्राउजर है ल
सर
हजुर
केस सेन्सिटिभ हुन्छ यो
HTML इज नट केस सेन्सिटिभ है HTML केस सेन्सिटिभ चाहिँ हुँदैन तर बेटर प्र्याक्टिस राइटिङ HTML इन लोअर केसमा लेख्ने प्र्याक्टिस गरेको राम्रो केस सेन्सिटिभ चाहिँ होइन HTML
थ्यांक यू सर
सो you can specify different attributes in different tags है यसरी हामीले एट्रिब्युटहरु राख्यौं so now we start with text formatting tag अब चाहिँ हामी text formatting तिर जान्छौं so that means we can format text like heading paragraph fonts हैन bold italic underline we can specify different things so अब के हेरौं भने let me close this one है म यसलाई क्लोज नै गरे and I'll open that folder in my sublime text अब म यो sublime मा ओपन गर्छु यहाँ कसले म्याक को लागि के हुन्छ भन्दै थियो म्याक को लागि पनि छ सब्लाइम टेक्स्ट और देयर माइट बी डिफरेंट एप्लिकेशन्स अरु पनि छ है सब्लाइम नै पनि छ म्याक मा सो लेट मी ओपन दिस फोल्डर एन्ड द फोल्डर दैट आई जस्ट क्रिएटेड दिस कोड फोल्डर है मैले यसलाई ओपन गरे लेट मी क्लोज द ओल्ड वन ल हेर अब मैले अघि लेखेको HTML चाहिँ यस्तो भयो this is the HTML that I am viewing this in Sublime मा भ्यू गरिरहेको छु है अघि मैले लेख्ने बेलामा नोटप्याड मा लेखे तापनि I am viewing this in Sublime text ठीक छ is that good now let's start with text formatting heading बाट है because there are so many text formatting tags है so headings मा HTML headings are defined with H1 through H6 अब यहाँ टेक्स्ट फर्मेटिङ मा धेरै कुरा हुन्छ है हेडिङ हुन्छ प्याराग्राफ हुन्छ यु क्यान स्पेसिफाई फन्ट यु क्यान स्पेसिफाई बोल्ड इटालिक और अंडरलाइन एन्ड डिफरेंट थिंग्स सो हेडिङ मा HTML हेडिंग्स आर डिफरेंट विथ H1 टु डिफाइन्ड विथ H1 थ्रु H6 ट्याग सो दैट मीन्स let me remove this and write heading demo in title मैले यसलाई सबैलाई रिमुभ गरे and I am writing H1 tag now. This is heading 1. I wrote this is heading 1. And if I view this in browser, you can see this is heading 1 at the top. You know, my color pani. Let me remove this. Hey, for now. You can see this is heading 1 at top. Then if you put this in H2 and write this is heading 2 or something, जे लेखे पनि हुन्छ यही लेख्नुपर्छ भन्ने छैन. But if you write these things in H2, then it will be quite smaller than H1. H1 भन्दा सानो हुने भयो H2. And there are total 6 heading tags, right? H1 through H6. So this is heading 3. Heading 3 here, you can see. Sorry. You can see the heading 3. So it is smaller than H2. You can even specify H4 or heading 4. So this is heading 4. So now view this in browser. So it is more smaller than H3 again, and you can specify this up to H6. So this is heading 6, and finally heading 5 or anything, no problem. H6. This is heading 6. Now view this in browser. So there are different sizes of heading. H1 is the largest one and H6 is the smallest heading. So this is how you write headings in HTML. Is that clear? Heading, hey. So these are specified in H1 through H6. H1 being the largest, right? H1 is सबभन्दा large हुने भयो. And one more thing, you can put attributes on this as well. An attribute, for example, there might be attribute like align right. If I do align right, then this will be aligned to right side. Our right side tira jane bhayo हेर यो. This heading 1 will go to this side, right side tira. When I refresh this, reload, it will now move to the right hand side. Why? Because we have written align equal to right here. Align equal to right लेखेको भएर S2 मा चाहिँ if I write align equal to left, align equal to left लेख्ने हो भने it will be on the same place because by default the text are arranged to the left hand side. Left तिर arrange भएको हुन्छ by default. So when you write align left, it won't be changed. ठीक छ? So you can even align this in center like this. Align equal to center. When you do this S3 will be in center, right? Yeah. Now see, S3 is now in center. So that means this align attribute. These are the attribute. Why attribute? Because this come up in key value pair. Key ra value pair ma cha. Align चाहिँ key ma cha and value are the right, left, center and all those. So this is key value pair, and according to that the things are being arranged. Right? Align भइरहेछ. So left चाहिँ by default left हुन्छ. If you do not specify anything, then it will be left by default. Is that clear? ठीक छ? केही छ problem